Hey everyone, how's it going? Season 3 Reloaded has come to Vanguard and Cold War, and in this video I'll be breaking down all of the new content added into both games. As you can tell by the runtime of this video, there's not a whole lot of content to talk about. At least for the Zombies mode, this update is almost completely negligible. The only piece of new content added into Vanguard Zombies with this update is a new SMG, which you can unlock by defeating 50 Zaballa the Deceiver bosses with SMGs. The problem with this update is that the only weapons that are at all viable in Vanguard are shotguns, despite the fact the game has been out for over 6 months now. I wasn't able to unlock it for this video, but unless you're both a player who likes Vanguard and is willing to put yourself at a disadvantage to use more fun weapons, then you're probably never going to end up using this weapon. The only other change made to the Zombies mode in Vanguard was a rework for Zaballa the Deceiver. A lot of people had problems with this boss, and this update made a lot of changes. I'll put those changes on screen for you to read now, but it boils down to increasing her lethality and speeding up her invincibility frames to keep fights from dragging on for too long. Overall, the changes are a big improvement to the game, but they're also the only changes made to the game. Season 3 Reloaded is meant to last another whole month, and one new weapon and some tweaks to one mini-boss aren't going to keep players engaged for more than a few days at best. We knew content for the Zombies mode would be slow until they could start rolling out round-based maps for Vanguard, and we just have to hope those round-based maps will be worth it when the time comes. And that moves us on to Cold War. There's only one new piece of content for that game, but it's by far better than anything they added into Vanguard. Treyarch teased mystery mutations for Onslaught when Season 3 initially launched, and while it's been in the game for about a week now, I'm covering it as part of Season 3 Reloaded since I haven't talked about it in any other videos. Mystery mutations is basically Sharpshooter but for the Onslaught mode, and it's decently fun. But there's a few problems I have with it. For starters, the Onslaught mode isn't all that interesting in and of itself. I would have much preferred if this was added into the round-based maps instead. The only other major issue I have with it is that the weapon swap happens after the orb has reached its new location instead of happening while the orb is traveling to its new location. It's just a minor thing that slows down the game. Overall, it was a fun gimmick mode. I wish it was part of the round-based maps instead. Maybe we'll get that in a later season though. Overall, the content for Zombies is pretty underwhelming. Mystery mutations might be worth checking out, especially if you happen to like Onslaught, but otherwise I'd steer clear until Season 4, where we should hopefully start hearing about or maybe even get our hands on a new round-based map for Vanguard. But those are just my thoughts. Of course, let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you made it this far. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.